This video is powered by Dr. Cinik, one of the world's leading hair transplant centres and a top choice among football superstars. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link below for your free consultation. I'm even thinking about getting it done myself.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Marty with me. We just beaten Southampton 3-1 at the Emirates. Marty, you're joining me in the studio with little man as well. Let me know, just, you've heard the fans, you were there at the ground, you've heard what they were saying. How are you feeling after that performance?
I'm feeling amazing. I've been upgraded to the studio, as you said. Robbie's left you to go wicked and wild, and then I've been upgraded into this. And what an amazing job you've done today. I've seen the chaos and I've seen everything. So I take my hat off to you, my man.
Appreciate that.
Done an absolutely amazing job. And yeah, it's little Tom. It looks like I've nicked a ball boy from the Emirates. And but look, it was a fantastic game of football. The first half started slow. I think we were camped out in their half throughout a lot of it. Calafiori was a standout performer throughout the whole game consistently. I don't think you can start Jesus and Sterling. I don't think they work well together at all. I think they just can't coexist. There's something. Starting Thomas Partey at right back, I don't think he does the player justice. Is
it weird that they don't coexist together? Because like they were together at City, and you'd think they would kind of know how to play together. Because I questioned it as well, but it feels like a bit of a, throwing him into deep end when you're playing with someone who's not informed like Jesus, putting Sterling in. He's new to the club as well. But they surely should have, you'd have thought they'd been able to link up better. You would have thought, but there was no unison. There was nothing going forward. There was no final product. Sterling had a few breaks in the first half, when he ran. And in the second half, ran with the ball well, but there was just no final product. It was just like there wasn't any... there was no cohesion between the pair of them, and there was no final product, and that was the key with playing them together. I just, I think you need another type of player to link them up, and I just, you would think that from City, but it just didn't work today. And then, Thomas Partey as well. He's not a right back, and we really missed that transitional play that a Ben White or Jurien Timber would give us down the right hand side, and. Partey did what he was put in there to do, but he's just not a right back. It's as simple as that. He hasn't got the pace, and he put some good balls in and he played well and he had a good game. But, I think for me, I would have liked to have seen Mikel Arteta put an unchanged side out. He had the players, kill them off, 4-0 them or whatever at half time, and then try whatever you've got to do. We move into the second half and I just thought, this is Leicester all again, but we weren't 2-0 up. We weren't even 1-0 up, and then they go and nick a goal, and this is a team. What was you thinking at that moment when they scored? Do you think it was not going to be our day, or do you see Arsenal come back into it?
Well, do you know what? I was literally 5 minutes after that. The missus rings me. She's a Southampton fan. She's from Southampton, and then I get this phone call, and I thought, oh, here we go. And it's her going, laughing at me. We're 1-0 down Southampton, and it gave me vibes of last year, not last season, the season before, when they were 3-1 up at one point, they were 2-0 up at another point. Ramsdale gifted them the first goal, literally put it on a plate for them, and it's we know that story, and but then as we were on the phone, literally, and she's laughing, Saka plays this beautiful ball into Kai Havertz, and again, this is what I'm talking about. This guy, he is legit number 9. That finish was out of this world. Puts it on his left and dinks it posting in. That is some finish from basically outside the box on the run, and that's in, and then the game's changing. That was the real, and you could see Kai Havertz. For me, I think he was man of the match today. Yeah. He played out of his skin. His footwork, his aerial duels, absolutely everything about that guy today was phenomenal. And full credit to him. And he was, with Saka, the start of the turnaround for that game, which it really needed to happen. Then I believe the second goal with Martinelli, what a ball in. What a ball from Saka. What a ball. And look, I hate to say it, but this is kind of maybe what we got rid of Ramsdale for. Yeah. Beating a near post. As a goalkeeper, you've got to get that. You really have. You've got to be saving that. He squeezes it in the near post. It's 2-1. Completely changed the game. And then we're hunting them down, and we're going for the third. Were
you screaming that Arsenal got the third? Were you saying we need to because it could go either way here still? Or do you feel when the second went in, were you comfortable? Because the fans at the ground were saying at 0-0, if they didn't score Southampton, it would have been a 0-0 game. I don't know how much I buy into that. A lot of people agreed with the person that said that, but would you scream in for that third goal? Because do you feel nervy at 2-1?
100%. I'll be honest with you, even at 3-1 at the end of the game, look, with all credit to Aaron Ramsdale, the fans are singing his name. Yeah. You know, England's #1, great. You know, and then they nearly went down the other end and nicked a goal. It's like, look, let's respect the guy. And for me personally, I'm not caning him, but I do genuinely think that 2 seasons ago that his mistakes kind of cost us the league. You know, against Southampton, that was 2 drop points there, and there's a variety of games where errors. I mean, listen, if you're on 150 large a week, you should be saying. People say, "Oh, but he made amazing saves." Yeah, on 150 large a week, I expect you to say that's basic, but I certainly don't expect you to kick it out to other players. No. And that's it. And look, I understand mistakes happen. You know, and they do. Players make them, but at this level, that is the difference between winning trophies and not winning trophies.
100%. Come on and talk to me about Havertz's goal. What did you think of it? Left foot. Did you enjoy seeing that going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very, very, very good.
Marty says that Havertz is the man of the match. A lot of people said Saka. Who's your man of the match today?
Probably Havertz.
Havertz as well, yeah. Has the break come at a good time, Marty, this international break?
I think it's come at a perfect time in the way that it gives Martin Odegaard a bit of time to recover from injury. It gives us a bit of time to regroup. My experience of international breaks with Arsenal is it's a fantastic time to regroup, and then we go again. And then we've obviously got this sort of, I'd say, run up towards Christmas. Yeah. You know, this is the run up towards Christmas with, you know, this congested fixture pile up where you set your team out, you work out what you haven't been doing that well, and where you go into Christmas, because we all know that, you know, essentially leagues and championships are they're won throughout the whole season, but Christmas is such an important time where there's been seasons before where we've literally thrown it away at Christmas. So it's important to get that part right. It's important to regroup. I'm not a big fan of the international break. I don't really, if I'm honest with you, like the football. It's not like I watch and I sit there waiting for Premier League football to re-happen.
Yeah. Well, let's hope it comes back very soon. But at least we end it with a win going into the international break. I think people will be happy, especially Arsenal fans, with the start Arsenal made to the season. We'll just finish off. Liverpool is our next Premier League home game. Do we need to see a different performance, a better performance from the past two? I'm not going to say the PSG games, past 2 league games at the Emirates. We need to see a better performance from Arsenal.
Definitely. I think the interesting bit about it is obviously maybe if Odegaard's fit, does he go straight back in? You know, sometimes it's having a game to warm up. We will definitely need, you know, I'd like to see against Liverpool, you know, the side that we all know set out and play in against a team like that, because are they the team under Klopp that we'll see by the end of the season? But definitely, you know, they ain't no mugs. They're going to come here. They're going to look like last season. You know, we had a draw on that and we beat them at our place. Yeah. They're going to come out and they're going to look to do a number on us as they, and you know, they're getting results. And I think Liverpool aren't expected to win the league, as it were, but they're getting results and they're being consistent. And you know, they've got a great team. You know, they've got the players. We've seen this in previous seasons. And you know, Arne Slot, you know, I think of course he's going to want to go for it in his first season. What a scout that would be, you know.
Yeah, well, let's see. We'll find out. Thank you very much, Marty.
Thank you.
And big up little man as well. Who's your favourite player? Saka.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone loves Saka. I get it. Big up Rice.
Star boy.
Star boy. Love.